Hey everybody, I'm just fresh off the plane from Paris. I got in last night and was up at 5:30 this morning. And I was up early because uh, I'm just so amped right now about everything that's going on. And it's funny because I was so tired. I was awake for over 24 hours on the trip home. I was working on a bunch of stuff and getting it ready, and so I thought for sure when I got home I was just going to crash out and I was going to be asleep for a day, to catch up from the traveling and jet lag and whatever. But for some reason I couldn't sleep, and I thought through it, and it's because there's so many things right now that I'm passionate about, so many things that I'm excited about, and it's one of those things where when you're passionate about something, when you're really excited about what you're doing, you're not tired. It's weird, but have you ever met anybody that it's like, I'm so excited, I'm gonna go take a nap? No, it doesn't happen. And so if you're not excited about what you're doing right now, think about that, because chances are you were excited about it at some point. I think you can get back to that point if you just think about it. And at the beginning of this year, to be honest, I wasn't all that excited about shooting weddings. And so I sat down and I thought about it, and I thought about what all the reasons were that had caused me to not be excited about it. And one of the reasons was that I didn't like all the planning that went into it. I didn't like having to figure out where everything was happening, how I was going to get there, all that sort of stuff. I hate that stuff. And so I've slowly been working to try and get that off my plate. And I've recently hired a full-time assistant that will be starting in September. And so that's one step that's going to help free me up, help me to be excited about weddings again. Another thing, and this one probably sounds silly to you, but I hated carrying around my big camera bag. And that was one of the worst things about a wedding day for me, was shooting the whole wedding, having this huge bag on my back, and then getting to the ceremony and just looking like a wreck. Everyone shows up looking all nice, and then I just look hammered. I look like I've just run a marathon with a 50-pound bag on my back. And so I was really stoked because Jessica Claire came out with a shoot sack. And this isn't a commercial, I don't get paid by her or anything like that, but I love that product because it's helped bring some of the passion back for me, because something I really didn't like was carrying around that big bag. And so those are just two things that I wrote down that I knew I could change almost immediately, and that would help me enjoy what I did again. And so I'm sure that there are things like that in your life, in your business as well, that if you just sit down and you think about them and you think, what has pulled that passion from you? You're excited about it at some point. Why aren't you excited about it right now? Or why aren't you as excited about it right now? Think about that, write those things down, and then figure out a way to change it. And I think it'll help bring some of that excitement and passion back into what you're doing.